Hey guys, it's Mr. Davis. I'm obviously absent today. I'll be back tomorrow. You do have some work that needs to get done. First and foremost, I'm going to squeeze myself off to the side. Whoop. All right, first thing you need to do is if you did not finish up the lit circle from yesterday, part 2, I'm going to disappear for a second. If you didn't finish up the lit circle from yesterday, you need to go back and finish it up. This should not take you more than 5 to 10 minutes. If you're spending more than 5 to 10 minutes on this, you need to just leave it, okay? Because there is other work that needs to get done today. Make sure you've done part 2. You don't have to do the archetype, so don't worry about the archetype. All right, once you've got your lit circle done, and again, I don't want you spending any more than 5 to 10 minutes on it because there's other work that needs to get done, you're going to go back to Google Classroom, and you're going to see this close read for Hamlet's first soliloquy. A soliloquy is when a character on stage just says their thoughts out loud. I don't care if you know that or not right now. This is going to be the assignment though. First thing I want to show you is there's a video of this soliloquy that you can watch. Okay, it links you over to YouTube where you can watch it. Okay, we saw this in class the other day.
Oh, that is too solid.
Quiet, you. All right, so there's the soliloquy. You can watch it again. You don't have to, but you can. Next thing I want to show you is this doc in here. It gives you the directions for what you're supposed to do. So, Mr. Robledo is going to pass out, or should have passed out, this pink piece of paper right here. This is Hamlet's first soliloquy, Act 1, Scene 2. It's on page 29, which is important because you can look up unfamiliar words and allusions if you're confused on page 29. Remember, the book has that on the left-hand side, so get your book open because it's going to help you today. Very first thing you should do is on this pink document, translate all the common Shakespeare vocab. So you should have your vocab sheet out. Or if you've got a good memory, you can just do it from memory. And contracted words. So before you even read it, go through, look for those contracted words like I put on here. Fixed, I put the E in. Against, I put the A in. And then there were some these and thous. I went through and I just fixed all that stuff. So don't even read it. Just go through and fix it. I'm going to check that you've done that tomorrow when I come back to give you points for today. Second thing is highlight and circle all of the punctuation. So that means commas, periods, question marks, and exclamation marks. You're doing that to make sure you peep the punctuation. You're going to stop where you're supposed to stop. You can see there's a lot of exclamation marks, which suggest he's upset about something or excited about something. I'm going to give you a hint. It's because he's upset about something. But highlight all the punctuation. I'm going to check that you did that when I come back tomorrow, so make sure that gets done. After you're done with these first two things, you're going to read the section paying attention to punctuation. I want you to try to figure it out as you're going along. Remember, the book is going to help you do this next part. Identify all allusions and unfamiliar vocab using the book or Google. So if you're looking at the book at page 29, you can see when it starts talking about Hyperion to a satyr, or it uses a word like canon. Remember, it's translating for you here what those sort of things mean. So go and look at them because it's going to help you figure this out. Write down any allusions you look up or unfamiliar vocabs. Write it down on here. You're doing talk to the text on here to show me you've done this. Finally, after you've read this, you feel like you have somewhat of an understanding of it. Don't feel like you have to have the whole thing figured out. These questions are these claims right here you're going to do. So we'll do the first one together. I'm going to give you the first answer because I'm such a nice guy. So, first claim says, Hamlet is considering suicide as an option for dealing with his problems. That's the first claim I'm giving to you. I'm telling you that's true. You need to go back to this document and find evidence to prove that. Well, if you look at the very beginning of this document, he says, or that the everlasting had not fixed his canon against self-slaughter, O God, O God. So, I'm going to put that quote right here. And I'm going to cite it in MLA format, which means I'm going to put the quotation marks where they belong and also the parentheses and everything that needs to be there. Oh, that the everlasting had not fixed his canon against self-slaughter. And then he says, oh God, oh God. Quotation marks, I'm going to cite it, Shakespeare 29. Boom, period's in the right place. Here's a piece of evidence that proves Hamlet is considering suicide as an option for dealing with his problems. Now to the explanation. How does this evidence support the claims? I have to explain how this quote right here proves this claim right here. And here's how I'm going to do it. This quote is Hamlet saying that he wished God hadn't made it a sin to take your own life. This suggests he is thinking about suicide as an option for dealing with his problems. Boom. So, I look at the claim, I find a piece of evidence, and then I explain how that evidence supports the claim. Make sure your explanations and your evidence are good because, like I've told you, for everything that we do, these things are going to pop up on the upcoming Act 1 test. And if you take good notes, you're going to be able to copy and paste your answers to the test. It'll be as easy as cake. That's pretty much it. You're going to do that for the rest of this chart. And then give me an overall interpretation of the passage, meaning what was this passage even about? Tell me what you think the overall meaning of it was. You can type it right here. You could say the overall meaning is... and then ... tell me what it is. Don't worry about this other box. I should have just given you one box. All right, there is no excuse for sitting there confused and not doing anything today. If you're reading this and you're finding you cannot answer these questions, here is my email. You need to email me in class. I'll be checking my email. I'll come, I'll help you out if I can, but if not, at least send me the email so I know that you tried to figure it out in class. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will be checking this for points, so make sure it gets done. Thanks.